Hello. Welcome to March. March Madness. I love March. Spring is in the air. It's been raining today, but that's part of spring. In order for things to grow, they have to have water. But again, welcome to my channel. Ree's being refined by the fires. I'm Renicia Bims Kuye, and welcome back to another episode. Come on in, come on in. As my girl Latoya Okia says, come on in, come on in. But I love Latoya. You guys, today, I'm gonna start doing Did You Know on the first episode. So I'm only doing 2 episodes a month, and then my third episode is the interview at the last Wednesday of the month. But on the first and third weeks, on the first week of each month, I'm gonna start doing Did You Know episodes, and I'm gonna, in order to give you guys some knowledge, get you up on your Bible knowledge and some things in the world that we can't help. I mean, we live here, so have to make the best of it. But I love March. I have a lot of celebrations in March. Actually, me and my husband, Alex, both of our birthdays are in March. His birthday is the 16th. He's a Pisces. I'm at the end of March, the 28th. I'm an Aries. And that makes an interesting combination. Kind of like my mama and daddy. Because he's an Aries, because he's at the beginning of April, and she's at the end of April. She's a Taurus. So an Aries and a Taurus. Whereas in this relationship, I'm the dominant one. And I have a really strong personality that I give Alex a run for his money, but he holds his own. We'll be married on the 19th of this month. It'll be 19 years. Yay! Whew! Almost 20 years. Seems like time just flew by like that. But we celebrate both of our birthdays, our wedding anniversary, and on the 30th of March, we celebrate our graduation from the Art Institute of Houston. We graduated from there in 2000, and we became friends. We were just classmates. After we graduated, he'd moved back home. Then he moved back to up to Houston, and we started hanging out. We became good friends, and our relationship just progressed from, the way relationships should progress. You should go from friendship to boyfriend and girlfriend to dating, being engaged, then get married. That's what worked for me. Because this is my third marriage. 3 times a charm. I've never been married for 19 years. And it hasn't been easy. We have our battles, and we don't physically fight, but we have some unkind words for each other sometimes, some choice words. But nothing physical. And I thank God for bringing a guy like Alex into my life. He is just what I needed. And that's something else. God gives you what you need, not what you want. Because of my other husbands, they were what I thought I wanted. And when I first met Alex in school, he was nowhere on my radar as becoming other than a friend. He was strictly a classmate who had the potential to become a good friend. And here we are 19 years late, almost 19 years later on the 19th. We'll be married 19 years. We graduated in 2000. So you do the math. We got married in 2005. Had our baby Michelle was born in 2010 in December. When I had my brain stroke, thanks to God, I'm still here for a reason. He's keeping me around here for a reason. He's not through with me yet. I still have work to do. And I know that. That's why I'm here with you guys now. Educating you. Giving you some edutainment. Educating you while entertaining you. But anyway, so that was okay. Our birthdays are in March. We got married in March. We met and graduated from the same school in March on the 30th. And 5 years later, after we got married, exactly 5 years later, we conceived our miracle baby. Because I had one working tube because I had a failed tubal ligation years before. And by the grace of God, Michelle, we were able to get pregnant with her naturally. And she was born healthy, whopping 8 pounds, 3 ounces. My second biggest baby, Trey, was 8 pounds, 5 ounces. Whew. And I had her natural, all natural, no medication, because I had been in premature labor and I stayed up all that night. And the next morning when I woke up, I was like, I think, it's time. I didn't want to wake Alex up because he had to go to work. Well, he was planning on going to work. But he came downstairs because we were living in a townhouse in Metairie. He came downstairs. He's like, you been up all night? I'm like, yep. I say, I finally got a timing on them. They coming closer together, about 5 minutes apart. So I said, well, let me go use the restroom real quick. Went in the restroom. I was like, my water broke. My water had never broken before. I had always had to have my water bag burst. Well, no, when I was pregnant with Trey, my water burst when I was in the shower. And with Britt, that was an emergency. I had to have an emergency C-section. That was scary too, because I had an infection in my placenta. Whew, that's a whole nother story. But and I had always wanted to have a baby naturally, because my son, his girlfriend, Christian, I mean, it wasn't a competition, but she was, young and she'd been having, her babies natural. So I was like, I think I want to have my last baby, Alex's only baby. I would like to give that a try. But after I had been up all night, I asked when we got to the hospital, I was like, can I have an epidural? They was like, well, we're going to have to check you. Man, after they checked me, they say, no, ma'am, by the time we can't, because it's too close. your baby will be here before it takes effect. I'm like, oh my God. So I had to push through it, literally push through it. But again, our miracle baby, Zah Michelle. Yep. Got pregnant. We got pregnant with her with one tube. She don't like when I talk about that, but she's not here. She's going to camp in across the river in Covington with the school. They're on a camping trip for 3 days. They left yesterday. They'll be back tomorrow. So I hope they're having fun because it's been raining here. It's cleared up now, but it's been raining. So hopefully they were able to get everything done, or they had an alternate plan for rain. So they'd be able to have a get their experiment done. And then when she comes back tomorrow afternoon, she has a track tryout. She's fast too. I've been going with her in the afternoon down to the track. In the evening, we get back from her ballet practices, and sister can run. She is fast. And I pray she makes it. She's really looking forward to it, and she's been practicing hard. So I've been going with her at night to the track to so she could practice. But back to March. Okay. Okay. Sorry guys, I lost my place. But back to it used to be in 10 months, not 12 months, from 10 to 12 months. And the months that they added were January and February, which pushed March to the third position from the first because it was March through December. So they added January and February in front of March. So that made it January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. And the Romans had named some of the months after their position in the calendar year. Like September means the 7th month, and October the 8th month. November was the 9th month, and December the 10th month. However, when January and February were eventually added to the beginning of the calendar year, was moved to January, the position of these months no longer corresponded with their original meaning of their names. Today, we still call the 9th month of the year September, but it's actually the long time ago, it used to be the 7th month. So, old names of months. According to the Roman calendar, Mercedonius was an occasional month that came after February. And Quintilius was renamed in July in honor of, guess who? July. What famous person could be possibly named after? Julius Caesar in 44 BCE. And BCE means before the common or current time. While some people have adopted BCE or CE, an important reason for adopting BCE/CE is religious neutrality. Since the Gregorian calendar has superseded other calendars to become the international standard, members of non-Christian groups may object to the explicitly Christian origins of BC and AD. Particularly problematic is AD, which means in the year of the Lord, and an unavoidable implication that the Lord in question is Jesus the Christ. Get on board, devils. Jesus is Lord. People have too much power on the wrong things. Well, I believe that's it for now, guys. So did you enjoy the first episode of Did You Know? Did you know? Did you learn anything new? I hope you did. I didn't know it used to be, the calendar year used to be 10 months instead of 12. I thought it always had been 12 months. So I learned something new. But like I say, every month on the first Wednesday, I'll start doing Did You Know? And I'll do a presentation like this. Yep. So you guys stay blessed and have a good day, as March is our month. We're going to be celebrating all month. All month. Like we do every year. We've always done that. Because we just thought it was so unusual for us to meet and both of our birthdays be in March. Because growing up in Houston, I always felt like a unicorn. Because I was the only kid in my class that had a March birthday. Nobody else knew anybody. It wasn't common to have a March birthday. But when I moved to Louisiana, I found my people. Everybody got March birthdays. March is the majority here. So, yeah. So I'm no longer a unicorn. It's a possum walking across our back fence. Looking like a big rat. A big hairy rat. Big mangy hairy rat. Well, you guys stay blessed and have a good one. Love you. Bye.